Welcome to the ShitTok podcast, the only platform that proudly encourages bad opinions. Pull up a chair and let's talk some shit. Just an FYI, if you want to talk, make sure to unmute your mic. So, with that being said, let's start.
I think my mic is unmuted, correct?
Yes, you are unmuted.
I want to talk some shit about passwords, okay? You know, when you call up somebody and you punch your password in and it's the wrong password. Now you got to go back and check the fucking password. You don't remember what password you put in. You got to reset the fucking password. Now you're back to square one again. Now you don't know what the password you just put in. Now you got to go back to your email, and before you know it, you forgot the password because you didn't write it down. So it's a pain in the ass. And another time, there's traffic in New York. I mean, there's nobody that has any patience anymore. Everybody's blowing the horn before the fucking light turns green. I mean, really, the fucking light turns green. They blow their fucking horns. I mean, stop it already. Everybody wants to fight. Everybody wants to fucking carry on and fight. I mean, I don't understand what's going on, really. Can somebody tell me what's going on, please?
Gotta turn my camera on.
So back to the password thing, the worst part about that is when you do all that and then they're like, you can't use the same password you used prior.
Exactly. So you change the explanation, you go with a question mark, and then all of a sudden you got to put the dots. The fuck out, what the fuck?
And it's like, that's the password I used originally, and now you're telling me that I used.
Exactly. Exactly. How about when you get the Verizon on the phone and they're saying, thank you, but you didn't do fucking nothing for me. You're saying thank you. What are you saying thank you for? I need your help. My fucking phone is not working. You're saying thank you for what? Hold on, thank you. What are you saying thank you and hold on? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Can someone please explain to me what's going on, please?
People are getting lazy.
They're not doing their job.
Exactly.
That's what's happening. They're not really doing their job. What about the supermarkets? What about the supermarkets? You go into a friggin' supermarket and they don't move the fucking push cart. You're going down the aisle, you want to get something, and they're looking around. You got two people with one push cart in the middle of the fucking aisle, and all of a sudden you can't get by. You don't want to touch their cart because if you touch their cart, guess what? You're gonna catch an attitude. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's flying off the handle. It's flying off the handle.
What's up with one register being opened?
How about that? How about that? Yes. The checkout. How about the checkout?
Where are the workers? Where are you? I'm looking
especially at Walmart.
Yeah, they got all kinds of, they got face tattoos. I mean, not that I'm against tattoos, but you're in a store, they have no fucking teeth. I was at a register in Stop and Shop. She had no fucking teeth. I put my pants on backwards, right? And I thought I had my money. So I had everything on the counter, right? So I went in my pocket and I said, I don't have my money. She said, well, I said, can you leave? No, you can't leave it here. You can't leave it here. My pants were on backwards. I went home. I figured, okay, I'll go get my money. Meanwhile, my pants were on backwards. It was in the fucking back pocket. Then I went back to the store and she said, no, you got to wait at the back of the line. I mean, really, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Well,
and let's not forget about the lines, and let's not forget about the part where the stores don't even care about their needs, and let's not forget about the food industry and the Medicare industry as well, too.
Yeah. Yeah. What about that?
They don't give a shit. And I don't like what they're doing. They pretend like they care, but they don't.
They don't. I agree.
Sir, come at 6:30 p.m. but you'll wait in the lobby for 2 hours. Like we don't have things to do. Hey, call me 2 hours and I'll come back. And then I'll go to my appointment. Why am I waiting, sitting around a bunch of sick people? I don't like that. I want to sit down. I stand up and everyone's staring. I'm walking in circles. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to get more sick. I'm here for one thing. And it's not to get... And you mentioned it for 2 hours.
You mentioned patience, Joseph. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can
Be right back.
Driving. Like you said, with the honking. I live in Utah, right?
It's off the hook. It's off the hook. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm retired and I'm nice and relaxed. I get in the car and the fucking light turns green. The guy's barking the fucking horn.
Oh yeah. Well, and it never used to be insane in Utah, but it's
And then they
getting
want to fight with
harder.
you. I don't want to fight. What am I going to fight with you for? I don't want to fucking fight with you. I'm out to get a fucking ice cream sandwich. I don't want to fight with you. I mean, really. It's a bunch of shit. It's a shit show. It's a fucking shit show out there. That's what it is. I agree. It's a fucking
I can't
shit
handle
show.
the slow drivers. I can't handle those drivers that go past you really fast. Like, what's your hurry? And why are you going so? Why are you going so slow? Like, either move
Can we
out of
go
the
in
way,
between?
or
And they're in
sorry, I
traffic.
got the
Yeah,
phone up,
you
sorry.
end up passing them in the same lane. It's ridiculous.
The worst
ridiculous.
part is when you're
Everybody in
going
a hurry to go nowhere.
Exactly.
going
Hurry
the
up and
speed
wait.
limit, and they're like honking at you and riding your ass and trying to get you off the road, and you're like,
Right.
I'm just trying to follow the rules and not get a ticket, and here you are, right? And I'm in the slow lane.
Right. How about
Exactly.
you're in an HOV lane and the guy's fucking in back of you. You're doing 75 miles an hour and he's flashing his fucking high beams. I mean, really, what are you doing? And then he wants to race around you and then he wants to put his brakes on. Get the fuck out of here. Give me
Everyone's
a
in a
break.
Everyone's in a rush. They need to slow down.
I agree. I can't
Definitely.
I cannot stand it.
There's
agree.
no patience. No one has
Slow
patience.
down.
Yeah,
It's like
slow
life goes by
down.
fast, so you don't really need to be going that fast. I get that same problem here in Miami. It's like you want to
Wow.
follow the road rules to the T, but you got some guy who thinks like, I don't need to follow it. Why should you be following it?
Right.
It's a pick.
exactly,
It's a pain in the ass.
exactly.
I live near LA. No comment.
Oh,
Oh, I agree with
bless
that.
you.
Way too.
Bless you.
I'm only like an hour and a half away, and whenever I'm traveling through Grapevine and go to LA, there always has to be a fucking moron has to like drive past me so much, and they even have to take it to you. Like, what's the rush? I don't want to like move back and forth, between the lanes.
I think
just
it's
too
wrong.
much.
Weaving in and out. It's like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
stop.
Utah,
Yes.
the speed limit is the bumper in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is.
And then when you stop, like you stop at a traffic light, there's somebody's got to be riding you. Just like right there, it's like, why are you on my ass? Give me some space.
And I have time to push the pedal.
The worst
Yeah,
too is when they're riding your ass and then you get to the stop sign and they're right next to you.
Yeah,
What the fuck is up with that?
exactly.
Like,
Not real far. Real far.
really, you're in such a rush that now we're literally in the same spot, and then you'll end up in front of them again. It's like a great.
I got one for everybody. How about when you're on fucking hold for a fucking 45 minutes and then all of a sudden you get fucking disconnected? How about that one?
Speaking of hold, waiting in line at pharmacies too. Let's not forget about that.
Ever since COVID, they've reduced all the number of people doing these jobs. They saved so much money during that time. They never went back. So now there's 3 people for every 100. So they really count on you sitting around for about 30 minutes and then giving up and taking your problem with you.
Yeah.
They bet on
Like,
I just wanted to take it back to the phone. Now if you're on hold, you have the AI automated options like pick one, or if you have a problem with billing, if you have a problem, I'm just screaming on the phone, agent, 50 times until I get someone after 15 minutes.
Right.
There's a
I
solution.
like what the AI is doing too.
There's a solution for that, actually, that I figured out really fast with AI. Whenever you're on the phone with them, just say something that's nonsensical, like quesadilla. And usually that will direct you to real.
I really end up like
That's a good
trusting
one.
that AI.
I do that. Yeah. I
quesadilla
do
is
that.
delicious for crying out loud. You say
I actually-
quesadilla, you follow because they're delicious.
Nicholas, I got a pharmacy one for you. I call up the pharmacy. I ask them if my prescriptions are ready. They say, yeah, come down. I give them my name. So I go down there. I go pick up my prescriptions, and I give them my name. They say, your prescriptions are not ready. I said, I just called. They said, my prescriptions are ready. They said, who you spoke to? I don't know who the fuck I spoke to. They said, the fucking prescriptions are ready.
No
I gotta
accountability.
wait.
And they act
Right?
like
You
they
gotta
know.
wait.
They act like
Meanwhile,
you should know, but
nobody's
they
doing
don't.
their job. They're not
Yeah,
doing
And
their
then you're
job.
waiting. You're not waiting in some nice little spot either. You're in that awkward zone, and you're just standing there feeling like an imbecile. And in fact, you're bringing the business, you're bringing the money, but now you're feeling like an idiot. It's
Exactly.
a really, really poor customer service.
So I'm
That's
walking
really
out of I'm walking out of the pharmacy. And there's a guy. He says, "Can you hold the door? I got to get my mother." So now I got my prescriptions after I get them after 15 fucking minutes waiting in the car. I got my prescription. I'm holding the door. He's got a fucking van with a tailgate and his mother's in a wheelchair. I said to him, pal, I can't hold the door fucking all night for you. I got to go. He said, no, just 5 minutes. I said, no, I can't hold the door. I got to get home. I got to get this medication to my wife. You don't understand. So he caught a fucking attitude. He caught an attitude. I mean, really. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, let's not forget about Derek's and Karen's. They show like they own everything, but they don't. Let's not forget about that. Not finding the names of people who have those names, but actual Karen's and Derek's.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very true. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, we're above the law. We're like the enforcement laws, but they're not at all at the end of the day. But they act like they do.
They know everything, and they are entitled to everything, and that's like you are below them, and everyone stop what they're doing and praise them, and they just have nothing better to do. It's really sad. Misery loves.
It's a very strange phenomenon to have a 50-year-old millennial, you know?
Yeah.
Very strange. Highly entitled. No, I agree with that. Highly entitled and nothing else to do with their time. So they're looking for something. Yeah.
For entertainment wise too.
It's a natural effect of this world we live in, where everything is so compressed. Confusion is the currency of the realm, keeping us as busy arguing with ourselves as much as they can, so they can get away with whatever they want. And it's not even they anymore. You can't even point at the bad guy anymore, because it's a fact that governments are run by hundreds of millions of people worldwide. So it's us. We're the problem.
The people.
It's us. It's your neighbor.
It's the people complaining about the people.
It's you.
People are complaining about the fucking people.
And I don't know.
Yeah. And the only thing you can do really, is fix you. You know. I just work on fixing me.
One thing I like to do with Karen's or like Darren's like that is like I like to impersonate celebrities just to piss them off. Like this one I was at the DMV. I tell her, listen, lady, this is a DMV. Please stay quiet. Why you gotta yell in that kind of tone? Nobody likes that. It's a very quiet place. So why have to yell because you feel entitled to?
Oh, I love it. That is cool.
Or I would just end up doing SpongeBob, like, please, ladies, don't do that. We're nice people around here. Just give a laugh.
Look, society makes people feel so weak that they're desperate for any moment of power to feel strong about themselves. It's a natural byproduct of the way we are. Australia is very different, obviously, than America. I haven't been to your wonderful country yet. I'm going to come one day. But Australia's basically, think of America in the happy days. It's like 30 years behind. So it still has quite a lot of a lot more respect for each other. I'm not saying it's disrespectful people, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's a lot more old school values here still in Australia. We move slower because we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so we grow real slow. So that's why there's so many people coming here to relive the way it was 30 years ago. But I understand that we're heading your way. We're heading your way. It's getting busier and frantic. Our cities are now 5 million people each. It's like, we've got our own little mini versions of New York where everybody's stepping on each other's toes. And that's why I live in the country.
And what about the crowded places and ICE that's going on? I don't know if you guys been hearing about that, but crowded places and ICE. They kind of taking away our people who are working really hard, and they're not even giving it down. And what about the crowded places too? Like everyone's so crowded out. What's with that? With the crowded places?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What kind of places?
Modern day
crowded
Nazi
places.
Germany.
Overcrowded.
Oh,
I call it
crowded
modern day
places.
Nazi Germany. That's what I feel like it is.
Oh. Crowded. Sorry, that was an accent thing. Sorry, dude. I thought you said cryo. I'm thinking, what?
No, crowded.
Crowded places. Well, that's what I was saying. Melbourne now is the biggest city in Australia with 5 million people. It's a zoo. It's an absolute zoo. Massive problems, unemployment, crime. The elderly are just everywhere. It's a very small version of what's happening in America, because we've got 24 million people. You got 300 million. You know, so it's just volume. The problem's the same. It's just volume. Yeah. But we're heading your way. The lucky days of where people are still looking after each other, it's coming to an end here as well. So it's the way of the world. You know, what are you going to do? All you do is clean up your backyard and try and help a neighbor occasionally, you know?
Bring the fucking kangaroos over because they're all jumping around here like kangaroos.
Well, we eat them. We eat them. We feed them to our dogs, and they're pets. We kill them over here.
The fucking place like kangaroos over here.
Yeah. They bounce through the middle of country towns. They go into pubs. They go into shops. They're an icon, but they're also a pain over here. We've got way too many. We kill about 100,000 a year. We pay hunters to kill them, and we eat the meat ourselves, and we feed it to our dogs. That really does happen.
Aren't kangaroos like mean as shit though? Like they'll stand in the water and try to drown you?
No. Look, they're a wild animal. So if you piss them off in the wild, they're going to defend themselves. But they're just as likely to pop out to your house and have a chat with you. They're meet you, play with your animals.
Only when you provoke them.
There's just as many kind. They're not wild like a tiger. They're not like that at all. They're just they're a highly frightened animal actually. So we don't approach them generally unless they come to us in camps or. We're out camping or whatever. They'll come in if they've been touched by people before, they've been fed by people before. They'll come in like a stray dog for a bit of a feed, a pat on the head, whatever. But we don't approach them unless they approach us.
What do they taste like?
They're red meat.
I always wanted to learn.
They're a red meat.
What do they taste like?
They're a blood meat, a red meat. Very tight, no fat whatsoever. So it's kind of tough. You got to cook it a long time. No marbling in there, no fat. They're lean as hell. So it's nice meat, though.
Compare those to deer.
What about the prices too?
Probably closer to venison.
In the global market right now.
You have crock-pot kangaroo?
Yeah. Well, people do everything with it, and we also eat crocodile over here. So I mean, we're a prehistoric land in the middle. You probably do over there too, yeah? Surely.
Yeah.
We've got a market for crocodile wallets and boots and all that kind of stuff. But we eat the meat. It's good meat. It's good lean meat. It won't put on fat. It's filling, and it's because it's the back end of the market. You can get kangaroo cheaper than steak, but it's still steak. It's just kangaroo steak, so you can feed yourself for cheaper on the local prehistoric wares.
You don't jump around after you eat it, do you?
Huh? Jump around, do you? It depends if I'm alone or not.
It's not a radioactive kangaroo. He's not going to turn into.
No. Look, if I've got company, maybe I use the protein well. If I'm on my own, no, not so much.
Let's not forget about gas prices. That's raising prices up for in grocery stores and everything else for prices.
We've broken $2. We use liters over here, not gallons like America, and we're $2 a liter.
Oh, wow.
I believe that's the most expensive it has ever been in this country. I've been here 50 years.
And
$2 a liter.
We got like $7 for a gallon over here.
Yeah.
Or $6 a gallon.
Does anybody know how many liters to a gallon?
4
liters to a gallon. And how much are you charging for a gallon? You being charged?
$5. Almost $5.
$5?
I'm paying
$3.60
and $30
so
per gallon
cheaper.
in LA.
It's cheaper. We're paying $8 a gallon.
Yeah.
At $2 a litre, we're paying $8 a gallon. See, the problem with Australia is we're out in the middle of nowhere. We've got no neighbours, no other countries to lean on. So we're fish in a barrel. They just fuck us all day long. They can charge us whatever they like because there's nowhere else to go. It's as simple as that.
Electric cars are definitely better
the most
if you can
highly
find
poisonous
charging
animals
stations. They're
out
much cheaper than gas.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of poisonous animals out here. But when you grow up in a land like that, you get used to how to deal with them. And remember this, animals don't necessarily like coming near us. They don't crawl into your house. A snake doesn't want to live in a block of units. It wants to live in the wild. So we leave them alone. The number one rule in Australia is don't pick up snakes and spiders. Now, it sounds perfectly normal and logical, and what an idiot would pick up a snake. But people do, especially young people. They go, oh, how bad could this be? And they grab it by the tail and it turns around and kills you. We got 123 different animals over here, venomous, that will kill you. 123. So you learn as you're growing up here
from him?
not to touch shit.
I want to
you know?
hear some more. I want to hear some more shit show. I want to hear some more shit talk. Come on, roll it out.
Bring it,
guys, let's do
Get
it.
a shit talker here,
Forget about the
Joseph. Bring
fucking
it.
kangaroos and the fucking
Bring it,
meat.
brother.
Blow up the fucking
on.
shit.
How many movies,
You
guys?
see on the internet,
Movies.
that is a shit show. There's a lot of crazy shit you can watch on TV, on your phone, doesn't matter. There's a lot of crazy shit out there. It's like we could talk about. We could talk about like how hot it is in most areas, like here in Miami.
It's the countryside for kangaroos. Nobody said it's in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Our
Especially if
graduation
in districts.
out in the sun, it's crazy. They have all these people, all these families sitting for hours and hours, and the kids or whoever's graduating in the hot sun. Why are we not inside? Why am I
like the
looking at
gymnasium?
Why not?
Or at least under some sort of cover, yeah.
sitting in
They
the
should give
sun
you some
still?
cover, yeah. Yeah.
No gazebos or anything, just outside in the sun.
It's not
Yeah,
like
and
there's
then
not
I'm
enough money in it.
Bunch of
Let's
trees.
not forget about war
Yeah.
too.
And
Put
it's
up a little marquee. Yeah. Now we do ours inside. We do ours in the gymnasium.
Yeah. AC, not out in the heat where it's like you're melting within the cap and gown.
Yeah.
They're
They
like,
got
"Sorry,
these
you
floating floors they put over the basketball court. And we use that for all that sort of shit. Yeah. But that's not what Joseph wants to hear. Joseph wants some real shit talk. Come on, big fella. Kick
What
it
about
off.
the war that's been going on?
Let's rock and roll with some shit.
War about the war that's going on. The war
Come on,
that's
Joseph.
happening
Bring it, big fella.
in
What
the
you got?
in the Middle
Are
East.
you
or
smoking a cigar?
war that's
Big
going
fella.
on in Europe and Asia. Like, have you ever talked about that?
Yeah, I mean, the world's a beautiful place, and
It is.
we all need to get along. And I think there's just too much time that's being wasted on this war when we're so advanced and have so much technology, and we should learn from our past, but sadly we don't.
Yeah.
Very true.
What do you say to a people that have been fighting for 1,000 years? That's now inbred. When you fight for 1,000 years, that is now who you are.
Exactly.
When you go to war, when the Vietnam War was finished, everybody came home and we did what we did, yeah? But it was over. World War I, World War II, all these things, it was over. Then you go on to the next thing. When you're fighting the same war for 1,000 years, that's who you are. There's no way of separating you from the war, you know? So I'm sorry. I know people are suffering, but I got no fucking sympathy for it. I know people are suffering, and I don't like suffering, and I try not to create it. But when you fight the same bullshit fight over an argument for a fucking 1,000 years, you're fucked. You are fucked. And there's no way to change you. You got to breathe that shit out. You got to stop the war for several generations for that to disappear. So forget about seeing the end of that in our lifetime. That's never going to happen. All you can do now is not pay it attention, not send it your money, not whatever, because all the attention and money and whatever it's getting is keeping it fueled. Anybody that is fighting still 1,000 years later is fucked. There's no way to fix that.
You can just
all you can do is not give it your attention.
So when someone told me, like, what is the one main thing about wars? What starts it? And the one thing that they told me, religion. Not only money, religion.
Absolutely.
I think that's
Religion,
going to be a person that starts
and then
it.
someone finds a way to make money out of it. Selling bullets and bandages is big, big business. But if nobody fires the bullet, nobody buys another one, there's no profit. If nobody dies, nobody buys the bandage, nobody profits. Bullets and bandages, war, religion, big business.
And
power and money. That's always been the case. You're talking about the actual history of mankind at its base. What do you reckon, Joseph? Bullets and bandages.
Joseph, what you smoking over there too?
Yeah, he's smoking the good stuff. He's gone quiet.
I'm smoking Lagoria Cubana.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
He's smoking that good stuff that they knows how to do it. He's a pretty much man of the people.
Joseph went real quiet there for a minute. What's inside that cigar? Rachel's pinged him.
I'm not saying. My lips are sealed.
Hey, there's no cops here, man. Go for it, baby. Do your thing.
Listen. Let's talk some
You're
shit.
retired.
Though.
You're retired. Do your thing.
Let's talk some fucking other shit.
What you got?
What do we
Let's talk
got?
about
What do
bad
we-
movies. I saw somebody here who had put bad movies. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
low-budget
movies that
movies.
They're all
some
shit.
people
Now.
like
They're all
and you don't.
remakes.
Let's do it.
They're all
Let's do
remakes.
it.
They're all
Hits.
shit.
Let's do
Yeah,
the hits.
What
they're
happened to
running
the
out of ideas.
imagination?
They keep changing it, doing it their own different ways, adding sequels. It's like, come up with something original.
What happened
That's
to the
all.
imagination? All they do is make remake after remake. I've seen
Exactly.
now. I've
Originals
seen
are
now
better.
2 remakes on 1 original. Yeah, they will make a remake, and then they will make a remake of the remake and put it out 10 years later. It's ridiculous. What do you do? Because we keep buying the same shit. They know what makes us work. They know what makes us pay. They know what it's the Colosseum. They know how we're thrilled, and they just got their little formula. What happened to originality? I got to go back.
Just like an ex-roommate would say, it's a cash grab.
I'm in my 50s, so I go back.
It's a cash cow.
Yeah. You want to watch a new story? You want to see something new? You've actually got to go back. How strange is that? To hear something new, you have to go to the past and bring up old movies, because all those wonderful values and thinking processes and family, all that stuff, the whole system, the goodness that was part of our society in the 30s, 40s, 50s, that's all been worn away. What do they call it? The what's its face family. The family of the future. It doesn't have any of the values or goodness of the. You got to go back to remember, back to watching Happy Days and I Dream of Jeannie. Even further back again. You know what I mean? Even there.
Those all were the classics. No matter what.
Keep going. Back to Leave It to Beaver with you guys or whatever. You know. They were teaching the children something. They were learning something.
The last showing you. Just said what I said. I love Lucy.
They were showing you a higher level of being, of behaving. The nuclear family has been destroyed. And now nobody knows what to do, how to be, how to help, how to love. It's all just a big fucking mystery, and it didn't used to be.
I
used to be able to turn to your parents,
I got a question for you, Nicholas.
What you got, Joseph?
I got to know, what the fuck did they find on the other side of the moon?
Oh.
But nothing that wants to meet us yet.
What the fuck do we know about what they found on the other side of the moon?
The moon is.
Did you see the new Steven Spielberg movie came out this week?
No.
Disclosure Day. I do want to see that.
Disclosure.
I
watched it 2 days ago. It touches right on it. And for them to be talking about this again, it goes into Roswell and all sorts of stuff. So that movie goes back 50 years and tells you what they reckon has been happening in the alien world with our planet in that whole 50 years. Why are they revamping that now? Why are they touching on that now? Now, some people are saying it's because we're coming up towards first contact. Sometime in the next whatever, we're getting acclimatized to the thought of it. And that's what the last 50 years is about slowly acclimatizing a growing population, now over 7 billion people, to the fact that we're not alone. Who the fuck doesn't know yet that we're not alone? Hundreds of trillions of billions of planets and galaxies, and we're the only one. That's a level of selfishness I can't live with. We're not alone.
What information do we have
on those
about it?
planets before.
You go see it, Joseph. You're retired. Go see this movie. You'll like it.
I'm gonna
Take
go
your
see
cigar.
it.
Welcome. Take your cigar to the cinema.
I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. I'll
You
take my
damn
cigar
straight.
anywhere.
What about
That
TikTok?
fucking taxi hat of yours, I love it.
I walked into the car wash. The guy said to me, "That's cigar lit."
Sorry, Rachel. What'd you say? What'd you say, Rachel?
I heard they were gonna make an ET sequel, and that pissed
Oh
me
my
off.
God.
I was like, oh, Rachel.
It's like, wow.
Original idea.
I love it.
Mouse, what's he done? Sonic.
Oh no! Hey, that little girl now runs her own show. What's her name? The little girl.
Skinnier.
What's her name? She runs her own show now. She's really famous.
Drew Barrymore.
Barrymore, yeah. If they bring her back, she'll lisp all the way through the whole film. It'll be unbearable.
At least she won't have the tarnishment of her parents there, because it's her parents.
She's a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong. She's a sweetheart, but she talks out of the corner of her mouth. That's too much.
From all the drug use, and I blame her parents for that. Her parents were the biggest influence on her in her bad days.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
What? I remember to which were Studio 54. And from what I heard of that place,
Yeah.
Drugs, sex, everywhere.
I remember an interview on an American show many years ago where she described being stoned at 11 in a Hollywood party. 11.
She started drinking at 9, take cocaine at 12, and it's like it was her parents. This was her parents.
At 11 years old, I was still riding my BMX bike, you know. I was like, she's getting stoned. Fuck.
I was playing
Well, that's not her fault.
I mean,
it's influence, not her fault, but influence. Yeah, but back to the movie, Rachel. Back to the movie. I believe very much that what's going on at the moment. Now, there's two things. You can go two ways, really. Either the powers that be are preparing us for this supposed alien encounter sometime in the next few decades, whatever. Or they're using this as the next platform to make money off it. Let's get them fucking all G'd up about the aliens again and pull a few $1 billion out of the world. They're good at that, you know. Yeah. They're good at that. They throw in a topic, and then they whip up half a dozen movies around it. They sell $1 trillion worth of tickets, and then they just throw another topic in, you know.
And they
who knows? Who knows?
Disappointed, and we're like, fuck
sorry,
it.
Rachel.
We're not watching this. We're disappointed in what we like. We'll go to the movies and we're like, okay, maybe we'll give this a chance. And then you sit there and you pay a bunch of money for whatever the heck it is, and then you sit there and you walk out. Why?
Yeah.
I like to
totally
do
like that too. I'm totally like that. And it's not a cheap thing anymore, Rachel. You used to go to the cinema with $15, you know. Now it's $50 a person.
$50.
That's $50 a person.
Listen,
you gotta get the popcorn.
You gotta get
the food's more expensive than the movie ticket, Joseph.
You gotta get with the program.
Yeah.
You gotta get with the program.
Make more money off of selling candy than they do selling the tickets. The tickets go to
yeah.
But most expensive ones.
So what it actually is, it's a supermarket that runs a movie as a secondary product.
It's airline. It's airline at the movies.
Are there any horror fans in the house?
Oh, what you got?
Thanks, my older brother. I'm okay with horror movies.
Classics before
that.
Christine.
I'm a total slasher chick. Okay, I love them.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go watch some new
like Jason, Michael Myers.
Is that you, Jennifer?
I saw that.
What's funny, Jennifer?
Your name's out of your face. That's Jennifer talking. You slasher chick. What's your favorite, Jennifer?
Halloween, Michael Myers.
Oh yeah. That is a classic.
The other brothers is Jason Voorhees because his first name is Jason.
Yeah. You're forgetting about Freddy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hockey
You
mask
can
and
still get a thrill. You can still actually be scared. You go back to the old movies like that and you actually get a thrill and a scare out of it. You watch it today and they bring out the knives and the blood too early. You're desensitized in the first 15 minutes and the rest of the movie's shit. They bring no build up, you know. Yeah.
Well, I have to
my actual favorite one is the one that came out not too long ago that goes like this.
What's that one, Brian?
Awesome. Right?
You doing Devil Boy?
No, that's Jigsaw from Saw.
Jigsaw. Yeah.
Because he gives you the opportunity to live or die, but he does it so sadistic. That's what I love about
it. What about Chucky?
Sounds like marriage, right?
Exactly. It does. Given a choice, you can either live or die in it.
Nicholas.
But Chucky. I was hating dolls for a long time after Chucky.
What's up, Joseph?
What I want to say is when I go into the movie theater, the Cinemax, I go see the movie. Then I go in the bathroom and I go see another movie. Then I go back in the bathroom, I go see another. I see 5 fucking movies for one. How about that? You gotta learn.
You get your money's worth.
Speaking of movies, what about criticism?
I like it.
There are a lot of criticisms about that movie that people don't even give a chance to watch. There's like, we're not going to watch that movie because the last movie was bad, but they don't want to give the current movie a chance.
Okay. You give it a chance. But if it stinks, it's like...
Is anybody a fan of Scream? Is anybody a fan of Scream? The Scream movie?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I haven't seen it.
I'm casual.
To me, those movies were like...
I mean, It's a
scary,
spoof,
but I get what they were
it's not
going
a scary movie. It's like the scary movie things. They're spoofs, but they're okay. They're okay. I mean, I prefer the movies like Christine, The Car.
Oh,
you
man.
know,
it's a pretty
because
good movie.
it relied on building intensity. You know, to a crescendo, like, you know, fucking or anything else, you know, building a career, whatever. It relied on step-by-step building of emotion with a finish. Today now it's all, you know, the Expendables and all this. It's a bit of good boy fun, but it's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Give me a couple of bucks and I'll stop you being too bored for 2 hours, you know? So, yeah, I like Scream. It was okay.
I have friends who like B-list movies, like B-list scary movies. Like,
too.
you guys remember Sharknado?
I see
My friends love those kind of scary movies. They're like,
They're not
they're
scary.
low budget. I mean, I've been in a lot of low budget because I'm an actor on the side. I've been in a lot of low budget horror movies. I got coming out soon that it's still in editing. Well, I have been. I don't know if you guys ever seen the show South Beach Toe.
Sorry, Ryan. No, mate.
Yeah, so that was a good show.
Yeah.
The episode where a fat guy came out in a towel and lost it, and the only thing he's wearing is slippers.
That's
great, actually.
Other people say that about you. You can complain, mate.
Did they see your balls?
Ah, look at that.
Did they see your
Ryan,
balls?
Ryan, you're a palm tree.
Wait.
Yeah, we got a lot of them in Miami. Trust it.
Wait,
you did the boulevard, brother. Look at you. That's fucking awesome, man. That's awesome here, dude. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I grew up.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Jennifer,
You know, back
scary
quickly onto the scary movie thing. Go back further. Go back to the bird. Go back to the bird.
Alfred Hitchcock.
You know, Alfred Hitchcock. The guy. He didn't need sex. He didn't need blood dripping down your face. He didn't need gratuitous violence. He built the emotional base of it and then dumped you and then built you back up 2 or 3 times during the movie. It was a fucking emotional roller coaster. And you came out not just satisfied that you got your money's worth, but glad that you were out of there because it had gone on a bit too long. So he'd and over-delivered. Where are those days? Today's movies, as you say, today's movies is a chocolate bar. You got to go to the gym and get off your ass afterwards. It's pointless.
And The Exorcist. Remember when The Exorcist came out in the 70s? People in the theaters watching it literally fainted. They
Yeah. That little girl was fucking freaky as. Freaky as.
Movie,
I loved it.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm a guy who likes a movie well done, and The Exorcist was done absolutely perfect. Scared the shit out of me after I saw it.
And then part two with the little boy.
I didn't see part 2.
And there was that whole, and they played in the demons and the whole Italian mafioso thing as well, and they mixed them together. She had 2 fears on the screen. It was really good. I really liked that shit.
What about The Omen?
Yeah, Omen. That's the little girl with the TV screen. Yeah, she was brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh,
6 on my kids' head.
The Shining.
The Shining was good. Shining. Yeah. That's got Jack in it. Jack in it. I can watch any fucking movie with Jack Nicholson in it. You know what I'm saying? The Postman always rings twice.
Scared me.
Okay. An emotional roller coaster. The Postman always rings twice. That kind of shit. Go back to where people actually had some pride in the art, and you'll get a scare.
The one horror movie that scared me out of my skin.
What's that, Ryan?
American Werewolf in London.
It was funny, like it was funny still. That I liked it.
It scared me so much. Like that transformation, the wolf, the way they did it was scary. Now that movie at my age is like one of my number 1 favorite horror movies.
Oh, I love that.
The only movies now. He did a great job. The only movies in today's society that have a piece of that magic are like No Country for Old Men, where he walks around randomly killing people with this toy, this gas-powered animal killer. You know, he just walks up, and it's what they're relying on is one calm. A nothing moment, and then bam, a human life is taken. You know, it's that out of nowhere thing.
Only
It's not
certain movies
quite
are
the
great.
same as the build-up, but at least you get a shock out of it, you know?
If you
Yeah.
guys want a really scary movie, it's called VHS. If you've ever seen
Oh
it.
my
I
God,
heard
yes.
about that. I
Eh,
heard about that.
Oh, yeah?
Succubus scared the living daylights out of the succubus
Hey.
scared the
One
crap out of me.
movie
I'll check it out.
I went into
Yeah,
the hallway
VHS.
and
It's come up.
I did not turn off my lights when I went to bed that night. I was a little bit scared.
Think of the Blair Witch Project. Think of the Blair Witch
gears.
Project, but more sicker.
Let's switch
Right.
gears to the.
What about
let's switch gears to the
movie called
Godfather?
Terrifier? I saw that. That scared
Oh.
shit out
Hey,
of me.
Rachel, you
Yeah,
got a copy of
Fire was like
VHS?
Oh,
It's
so
Friday
far.
night.
VHS, yeah.
Yeah.
VHS is the name.
VHS.
Watch it,
VHS.
but don't watch it in the
Check
dark
your
because I
VHS
did.
players, guys.
I
They're
reckon we all get together and go over to Rachel's house and watch it. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Come
Hey?
over.
Movie night.
All right, Ryan's bringing the popcorn. I'll bring a can. I'll bring a box.
You
Ryan's
bring
got the
you bring
popcorn.
the
7 o'clock at Rachel's tonight. Joseph, you in? Bring some cigars.
I'll bring a bottle of vodka too.
Nice.
That's it.
I love
You
it.
see? You see?
I got the
Joseph,
beer,
this
too.
is why you will always be
forget the
invited to the
snacks.
party.
Wait,
Let me tell
wait,
you
guys.
something. I come to the party. You're gonna know I'm gonna be there.
That's
Yeah,
it,
you
man.
are.
That's it. No need for wallflowers here. We want people that are going to make a mark.
Kyle's trying to say
I got an Italian aura around me. Italian
Yeah,
aura.
yeah, yeah. And some of that magic cigar there, yours, magic cigar of yours. Yeah, yeah. Bring some of that. We'll see if we can remember the movie by the end of it.
I know it's Capicola, but hey, bring me some gabagool. You know, I like me some gabagool.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
problem at all, man. You know, there's enough of us here. There's enough of us here. You know, Harmon, you can bring something from your native, original native land or whatever. You know, there'll be a bit of everything, man. A bit of everything.
I'll bring snacks.
Bring
I'll
snacks.
snacks.
That's it, man.
I got popcorn and beer.
All right, Rachel. Rachel,
Oh, yeah.
what's your address?
The beach.
Wait,
Hey,
guys.
Nicholas, you an actor?
All right, somebody's got to give me
All right,
projector.
Kyle's trying to
Rachel says we're all meeting on Santa Monica Pier and we can
Yeah,
jump.
the one.
Hey, I'll be there. No, I'm not too far from it.
I like it.
I'll bring a grill.
Okay, so talk about scary movies.
All right,
Who was
let's
young
go.
enough? Who was
Let's
young
go
enough and
to the grill.
impressionable enough to still get scared by Jaws?
Yeah.
See?
Never get in the
You
water.
know? So it has something to do with how old you were and how impressionable you were. Society was more polite back then. So a shark ripping through a girl in a bikini was unthinkable. And that made up part of the reason why it's so effective. Watch it now and you'll be bored out of your tits.
Hey, so
Here's a movie
I'm
fact
sorry.
about Jaws. Oh, go ahead, Diana.
Hey, Diana.
Just interrupt.
I know it's the Nicholas show right now, but I wanted to know if we could talk about AI in movies.
Go for it.
Definitely
yeah,
let's talk
yeah,
about it
yeah,
all.
Yeah.
Go,
Let's take
Diana.
jobs away from
Do
actors
it.
like me. You know, it's like I like playing a part and I like, you know, reading lines and all that. But if you're going to use a computer generated thing to give you a movie, you might as well just watch an animated movie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is. It is an animated movie, and actors like you get nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Some
I
animations
can
are
get
that
passed
great.
up to
Let's
a
not forget
computer.
that.
That's like not a girl not liking you because she's in love with a ghost.
Yeah. No, I hate that when it happens, mate.
I watched this movie called Clinton Road. It's the worst in terms of like makeup effect.
Ryan is available for all things. To be
Yeah,
helpful.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan,
I'm a
that is that's a big
Okay.
statement, Ryan. Ryan, that's a big statement, brother. Are you available for all things?
All things.
Hey, name the price and get me there.
That's
and you'll
a
see it.
big resume.
Name
You know,
the price.
Does anybody do voiceovers? Does anybody do
you know what they
voiceovers?
say here in Australia? They say $20 is $20.
Hey, Jennifer, you were saying?
Well, going on what Diana was saying with the AI in the movies, I do voiceover. And
Oh, you do.
Damn.
I've been trying to get into that because I love playing I love impersonations. I love
yeah,
doing
you're
that.
really good. I loved your Christopher
I can do
Walken. It was amazing.
Thank you.
So
I got a
it-
lot more. I could take an accent. I could even be Australian too, but I don't
I
want to do
love
that, so I
Go
don't
on.
disrespect you.
I want to hear that. Come on, I want to hear that.
All right, everybody
You're
knows this kind of
Australian.
guy. May he rest in peace. He was very, very wonderful with animals, like me. I
Not
love
bad.
animals. The animals know what they do and know what they
Not
talk
bad
about.
at all.
I love
That's
that.
our boy.
I love
Yeah,
about
yeah.
my animals. And
Jennifer,
she, we have wild Burmese points.
Very good. Very good. Not bad at all. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
How about I could be an Italian?
I think you are.
What the fuck are you doing in here?
Joseph, I think we're going to put you in there. We're going to put you in Goodfellas Part 2.
Get the fuck out.
You don't want to talk about Italian enough. Tony
Jennifer, you
Soprano
need
is
a
Italian. He knows how to
voiceover for
be
The
Italian.
Godfather 4. You got Joseph.
There he is. There he is. Yeah, Goodfellas Part 2.
I'll crack your fucking head wide open.
Yeah. Once upon a time in New York, Part 2. But back to the AI thing for a second. Wait,
guys. Wait. I know everyone's
About
talking
the AI
about
thing,
it,
Nicholas?
but a lot of people are
Who's
trying
worried
to
about
talk, and they're yelling into the mic. So if we can, so the sound doesn't screw up or
Shut the
whatever, have someone pretty much just go out of time or something crazy. If you have to interject, let's let the games begin on the arguments, I guess. But at the end of the day, let's kind of give some time to some people that haven't talked yet. So I think
give it a go.
this is the time.
Okay.
They have a voice. Let them use it.
Hello.
Anna, it's you. It's your time to shine.
Go for it.
Diana.
You're calling on me now? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
AI.
It's your time. It's everyone's time hasn't gone.
Okay, well, great. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. So Jennifer, I could tell by your setup that you're doing voice acting, right?
Yeah.
You have a great setup. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm actually looking for work too in voice acting, and there's a ton of work for AI stuff.
I know. That's like you said, Diana, that's what's so frustrating. I've been going at this for a few years and I've only landed a few jobs. I'm still going at it. I love it, but it is so hard out there. And now with the AI stuff, it's like, great. So now they are going to have a robot do their like phone systems or things like that. And it's like, it's so frustrating because the human voice is so much better.
Devastating that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can tell it's AI. Like you just tell. They all sound the same.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Stupid.
Yeah.
How about
Like when
you go to McDonald's and you hear the AI and then all of a sudden you hear the real person? How about that one?
Exactly. You can't tell the difference.
Oh, Wendy's over here does that too.
Yeah.
Talk to an AI, not a
It's
person.
it's like you go up to the window and that's not who I was talking to. Yeah.
You're like, do I order with the robot or do I wait till a human talks? I don't know.
Exactly.
Or like when you work for a job, and it's the same thing. I'm trying to find a job as well, just a regular 9-to-5 job, and it's the same damn thing. It was so easy to find a job years ago, and it's like so hard now. I have some health issues, so I need to work at home, and it is like damn near impossible because all these stupid ass ATS systems, and if you don't have your perfect words, you're qualified for the job, but you don't have those perfect words, and it spits it out. And then you get the rejection by the AI robot, and it's like, do humans do anything? Do these humans do anything? Who are these recruiters? Are they humans? Are they robots? So far,
the fact is that computers do it for a fraction of the price. It's money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't get sick. They don't need car parks. They don't need offices. They don't need lunch breaks. They don't need someone to talk to every once in a while. They don't need human resources. You just plug the little bastard in. It does its work all day long without saying a word, and you pay it nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to compete with that?
Something here, if I can, for a minute, real quick.
Yes.
I've been an actress for many, many, many years, and my husband and I have been working on a movie here in Utah for the last 5-6 days, and nobody works harder than those people on those sets, and that's not only us as the background people, but the photographers and the lights and the sound and the crazy. It's crazy, and one of my favorite things to do is just to observe and see what they do. Because it is hard work. It's hard work for us. Imagine it's hard work for them for working 12 to 14 hours every single day. Mm-hmm. It's really tough, and so I give kudos to them. And we're blessed to be in lots of movies and lots of commercials and lots of different things. And I'm doing voiceover as well, Jennifer. So thank you for your comments on that because it's true. It's a tough field, but there's really good parts out there. I've had a privilege to do 4, 5, or 6 in the last few months. So
Nice.
there are jobs out there.
Where are you getting your casting from?
What's that?
Where are you getting your casting calls from?
Like what website and everything?
Backstage is one of the main ones, but we get it
I
from
use
Utah
that one too,
actors
Stephanie.
and Facebook, Utah actors, Idaho actors. There's
Access is great.
what's that? Yeah,
Actors
U.S. actors is amazing as well.
Backstage, casting networks.
Yeah,
I use that one. That's the only one.
we're on all of them. It's
Yeah.
full time though. It's full time checking them. You have to be on top of them because they post something every day, and it's just you have to be on top of them.
Yeah,
you miss a lot.
There's a lot of jobs out in Utah, Stephanie. I've seen that. I'm on Actors Access, and sometimes they'll just like look at jobs and always see like Utah. And I was like, Utah's a really beautiful place. So I can only imagine why they want to shoot there. And
Yeah.
maybe,
A lot of different scenarios here in Utah, and the problem is that Utah's the number 3 in the filming industry in the United States right now.
Oh, really?
And it has been for a while.
There's a lot of open areas.
40 years ago,
so
there's a
they
lot here.
Need
But
that space.
I think it's like LA.
Utah, you really need that space there.
you can find anything you need in Utah and Idaho.
It's so funny. I don't know what rock I've been under because I had no idea that there was so much that was actually filmed here. And I've lived here my life.
We're right now working on Marshalls. That's from the Yellowstone program. We're working on Marshalls. We're working on Homestead.
Yeah, I agree.
We're working on a whole bunch of different ones.
90%.
Marshall's one would be fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's right. The Yellowstone, I believe.
So, Stephanie, how are you finding AI is affecting your level of the game? Stephanie?
So far, I haven't. I haven't been finding that.
Good to hear.
I know that a lot of people are complaining about it.
Yeah.
And we've been talking to a lot of the directors and the producers and things, and they will plug their screen shots into AI and have them fix them. But as far as being able to write them and produce them and do all that stuff, and even the voiceovers that we've been doing, AI hasn't been a huge thing.
They use them a lot to fix their scripts.
Yeah, it's just mostly to polish them up a little bit.
So it's not smooth enough
AI
yet to take over people's roles.
Not yet. We haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it's coming.
That's good.
But
it looks
when
like
you've got
it.
150 actors on there, and their producers and all the people that are working, and they're just amazing people. We love to work with them. We love to work with the people. I've done it long enough here in Utah that we're working with a lot of the same people, and they know us and they know what we can do. And it's been really good. I mean, I've been doing this for 40 years, but John's been at it for about 5. And
I haven't had a bad experience. I haven't had a bad experience with any of the staff or the setups or the people on the set. I haven't had any bad experiences with them.
Where AI helps them out a lot is when they need a big, huge crowd, thousands of people in a fight scene or a battle or crowd,
background.
They didn't used to use AI. I did one movie.
Working my way up to like supporting and lead roles.
Yeah, I did one movie that they used blow up dummy dolls and there was only like 30 of us there, and there was supposed to be 120 in the seats, and they put one person and then like 4 dummy dolls and then another person, and they'd change them out each time so you wouldn't know who it was, and then it'd get cold and they'd lose the air, and it's crazy. They use AI now.
That's crazy.
It's like, what's going to happen? It's like our scripts are going to become a thing of the past.
It's good to know that AI hasn't influenced that market so much. That people are still, I've been fortunate enough over the years here in Australia to do music videos. Was the one that I fell into. I did a lot of music videos for a variety of bands: country, slash, thrash, rock, all sorts of stuff. And they're still using people, but those are small sets. Stephanie's talking about major productions. I'm talking about 20 people.
About both.
You know what I mean? You know,
we've done music. We've done music videos as well.
Yeah, but for a music video, you don't really need more than 20 people, so it's the expense is considerably less. I can see where AI is maybe going to be starting to be looked at something valuable for those massive sets.
There won't be
where they're
any more
filling in
10
crowds.
Commandments movies where they have hundreds and hundreds of extras.
Yeah, but I'm
Western movies are a thing in the past.
I'm happy to hear that it's not affecting that industry, because it's affecting a lot of others.
I'm sure it is some places, but in Utah it's not. There's really good tax,
call centers.
Really good
call
tax
centers.
tax
There's the
rewards
one,
and things.
Call centers,
Call centers, Stephanie. They're all digital now. They're all digital. A digital voice puts you in a queue and you're left there, and one person who has a job has 20 people waiting in line.
It goes further than that, though. Like, I actually know someone whose daughter is a writer, and she lost her job to AI. Like, yes, that's creativity, but AI is creeping into every aspect of our lives. Everything. Information, creativity. Warfare, we're using robots to kill things. Cops are using robotic dogs already, and they're not perfect. They're autonomous. They're not perfect.
Let me tell you a story about the AI real quick, though. My sister teaches sign language. She's a professor at one of the universities here, and she also works for another company where she does personal sign language for people. So they call in. It's a call center. They call in, and her job is to give sign language to the person on the line from the other person that they're calling in. And it's been really interesting because it gets kind of X-rated with a lot of them. But she's starting to notice that AI is starting to take over that as well. She worked for 3 different companies. And they, even that is it's starting to affect into the sign language world.
How does AI connect with someone that cannot hear?
Because there's a special number that they call in, and they do it all in sign language. So AI knows sign language as well as anybody else knows sign language.
Yeah. It just needs a hand on the screen. There's also a little box you can buy where they put blind people put their hand on the box, and the information is transferred into little taps on their fingers, which are a negative representation of the bumps on Braille. It's reverse Braille, and once they learn how to use it, it literally speaks to their hand. There's a lot of new stuff coming through. But I'm sad to hear, Diana, your friend lost a job over it. That's going to be the way of the future, though.
So what's going to happen
wherever they can put that in and save a buck, they're going to.
When they take everyone's job, it's like, what are we going to do?
We need to make them.
That's the goal.
Kill AI, and that's the.
Like, soon enough, schools will be a thing of the past, and kids are just going to be doing homeschooling like when the pandemic hit.
Basically, virtual learning.
They're going to have to get out of the schools anyway.
Are they really learning? I don't think so.
Guys,
I don't know about America, but here in Australia, paper's already gone. They're all touch screens in the schools. It's all computerized. And then they play with their phones during lunchtime. Then they go home and play with the TV or the computer at night. So it's just screen all day long, I've got 2 daughters. They're all grown now, but they grew up that way. I can't say they're necessarily disadvantaged. They had me as a dad and an intelligent psychologist as a mother. But at the same time, neither of them are particularly sporty. Let's put it that way. I think the balance went the other way, So they're intellectual and emotionally quite well, but take them down to the local. They don't want to go camping. Glamping is the lowest level they'll go to. So I think I think there are knock-on effects from AI that we haven't even realized yet.
I think that's what we need to do.
Right.
AI gotta go. AI, you have to go.
AI is taking over the work.
Jennifer needs her jobs. Are working.
Someone actually asked a question, like, what happens if the AI? I think it was the last of the 20th century asked, like, what if the AI takes over the world?
$100 an hour.
I want to make sure I get there.
My dad was telling me about a story it was in New York, and it was a restaurant that was trying to replace their servers with robots. And the robot was getting all of the orders wrong, and it started like freaking out, and like patrons had to like take this thing down to the ground, and I'm like, oh boy, oh dear.
That's my goings.
So yeah,
That's 16 now.
That was a good question. That was a good thing to talk about because it is.
I was always
going to affect
predicting that
everybody.
When Y2K hit, the guy wasn't worried about like everything crashing and going back to zero. I think he was literally worried about technology taking over everything.
Technology is everywhere these days now.
It's everywhere now, yeah.
Yeah, and no matter if it's
started.
AI or not, it's everywhere.
It's gone so far now. It's gone so far now that if we unplug it, we're fucked.
Yeah.
The world goes back.
We've become so reliant on it. So reliant on plastic cards that pay for everything. There's no more cash. Everything is plastic swipe. To get into my building at work, I've got to swipe. It knows what time I walk in, what time I walk out. You know, everywhere you go now, there's digital doors, digital barriers. I can't get my cash without plastic card. I can't open this door without a plastic card. So we're screwed now. There's no way back.
What does everybody think about Starlink? About the internet? Because we are having so many problems with our internet.
It's horrible.
Anybody on Starlink?
Causes a lot of traffic.
Not really.
I haven't heard of it, Stephanie. What is it?
Starlink is what's his name?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh, we don't get a lot of that down here. Sorry, yeah. So what's he
It's
doing?
going to be worldwide. It's
supposed to be like an aid that's like added into your car, but you have to pay for the subscription. Kind of like similar to self-drive, but not really. I don't know if I'm making sense about it.
No, I get you. Yeah. See, once again, Australia's a couple of decades behind you guys, and we like it that way. So there's very few electric cars over here yet. Real few. If you have an electric car in Australia, you better have a plug at your home because there's nothing along the way. You're not fueling gas. Very, very few. Very few places to fuel up here. It's still all petrol. Yeah, I still drive a V8.
Nicholas, you don't have those charging things.
We don't have many, no. You can't go all over the state in Australia in an electric car. You're fucked. You know, the hotels don't have it. The petrol stations, every third or fourth station, you know, will have one. So if it's too far apart, so this is the point. You can't go up the eastern seaboard because there aren't enough of them to make it to the next one in certain places. You'll end up on the side of the road getting jacked by the RATQ or whatever. So you can't travel around Australia yet electrically. You can't.
Have any of you guys seen the movie Homestead?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, it was really good. Did you notice the part in that movie when the sister was trying to get out of LA and get to, well, maybe you don't know, it's placed in Utah. The homestead is in Utah. And she was trying to get to Ian's house, and all the cars were broken down and stopped, and they were all electric cars. Yeah. And she had to steal a guy's car that had gas in it.
That had gas in it.
Because the electricity went down, and there was nowhere they could pump their car or get their car charged.
Electric cars. Yeah.
Be thinking about that when you're thinking about electric cars. And my niece went down from Utah to Salt Lake City or to St. George, from Idaho to St. George. She had 3 little kids with her, and she had to stop. It took her 45 minutes to be able to charge her car.
Recharge the car. It's not even quick either. Yeah,
45 minutes with all these little kids.
What about if she was pregnant?
Yeah, exactly.
She should have a lot.
Wait, did
the baby's coming?
Like that?
The baby's coming. The electric's not working. The baby's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
but remember, this is just the latest thing that we're being made. Used to. Before this, it was electricity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So first they made us reliant on electricity. Now this is the latest thing they're making us reliant on, and it's all in the game of keeping us on the hook. That's just the way.
And with the electric cars, they can control those electric cars.
They can hack into
The government can hack into them, and they can stop them all at the same time.
Oh yeah,
if they want to.
Or
if you've got Bluetooth, they can stop. So there goes the police chase, one of my favorite movies, parts of any movie, because they'll just click ahead and stop your car. You know, it's like there goes So one by one, what we're hearing is freedom's being removed. And that's
They're
what
not
this
even,
is.
it's not even electric cars because you guys, it happened to me. It happened to me. I had some people chasing the guy behind me and they stopped the control of my car. I had no control of my car.
Your car, and you weren't even part of the chase.
I wasn't even in the car he was in.
Shit.
That's scary.
I didn't have any gas. I didn't have any brakes. I didn't have any steering, nothing.
It's all AI.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
did you guys hear about?
There
did you
goes
guys hear
the
about
again, the damn cars,
BYD? They have like a charging station in Europe that charges your car in 5 minutes. At least that's what I read. Another thing I want to mention that in LA, I think there was like a cop car, or there was like a cop that was in a high pursuit, and they forgot to charge it. In middle of the pursuit, their car's battery died because they didn't charge it. Actually,
I like it. That made me happy.
It did literally happen in LA.
I like that.
They know better. Come on.
Yeah.
Like a Homer
That made me
Simpson.
happy.
You're in LA.
Yeah, look, you know, look, you gotta feel sorry for coppers. Donuts are getting expensive too, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicholas.
Be served to them by a robot.
Nicholas.
Ah.
Do you know they have Waybos here? There's no driver in electric cars. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Waybos are like
there's no driver.
Robot taxis, basically.
Totally robot cars, like in the movie.
Like in Total Recall.
No drivers.
Telling like where you're going to go.
I like the scene in Total Recall where he rips that thing out, the Johnny car, and throws it out the door. Yeah, we don't have that here,
How
man.
many of
We
you
don't
guys
have
have
that
heard
here.
about 15-minute cities?
I didn't think about it.
Oh, yeah, now that I have heard about. Yeah.
They're putting them everywhere, and the government's got 100% control, and they can shut up if they want to.
Yeah.
We have a friend that lives in Florida, and he lives in a 15-minute city, and they have little buses that are there's not drivers. It's all Wi-Fi.
On little tracks.
And that's the only way you can get around in there. Nobody's allowed to take cars in there. Vehicles in there, they've got huge centers for medical
They don't only
centers
tell you where to go, but they tell you
and-
how to get there. Each little freedom is taken one chunk at a time.
Yeah,
I
they think
don't
it's
think
great.
Miami,
He thinks it's
saw
great
the-
that he doesn't have to do any of that stuff. He even has in his apartment, his house that they built over there, the blinds will turn as the sun comes up or down, and it's all digital. It's all made so that you can get the most out of the sunshine in your car, in your apartment. All of them are that way.
You turn the lights on and they won't come on all the way depending on the light that's coming in through the windows.
Well, this is the
Then
thing.
adjust the blinds.
They play on our laziness, and they play on our need for comfort. I've always been I look like this at 59 years old because I'm a great believer that comfort is the destroyer of all future forward movement. So I don't get comfortable, but they play on society's need for comfort. So, who's monitoring which part of the AI is useful for us and which part is being done to us? And what recourse do we have? Go ahead, Diana. Who do you tell? Think about it. You don't like something that's happening in AA. What do you do about it? Who do you tell?
Elon Musk is behind it all, my friend. Elon Musk
I know,
is
I
behind
get it.
all.
Diana.
Perfect.
Diana.
Yeah.
Hi, Diana.
What you got, Diana?
Yeah,
She's
I
like
get
the
it.
rich, the elite.
I agree.
The 1%,
I agree with the last 20th century.
the tech CEOs